Greetings. How is everybody? Good deal. Good deal. Well, I'm glad you all made it. I see we're starting to lose some views, which that's a good thing. Probably just natural disasters carrying them away. It's okay. I can't do anything about that. I'm not responsible for God's wrath carrying off viewers. It's just what it is. Glad you guys are here. Glad you made it. That means we can go forward, make a wish. So, a lot of that energy in the cards about, the government protecting reptilians and war angels and da-da-da-da-da. So I'm really not concerned with any of that. It's just a simple test of faith. It's just what it is. Yeah, when I hear John Wick of the astral realm, I like to think more of the earth angel like the sandworm from Beetlejuice. It's just what I come from under your feet after an NDE and go over your head to the Most High. So a lot of that talk about Pisces being past life energy. It's just what it is. These energies follow us lifetime after lifetime. Hey, Di, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
They follow us lifetime after lifetime, and I mean, being a QHHT practitioner, I do have a little bit of an advantage. However, the lessons that we learned last lifetime with these individuals and their entities.
I'll see you later.
All right, man. We'll see when you get back. The energies that we've already learned those past life lessons, and it's just what it is. What comes around goes around. This is their turn. This is their turn to learn the mysteries of Egypt. And I was thinking last night with, this whole community situation around me being under judgment, things of that nature. It's what it is. I mean, you've got my 5-star business and an angelic aura, and it's what it is. I mean, it's a simple Google search: glowing earth angel aura. And maybe I was a little. Thank you for that. Absolutely. I mean, we're certainly shooting for that. Anyway. Yeah, being a little off kilter. I mean, having pedo energy and swinger energy, especially in this community. I mean, I thought they shut that club down in Mineola, Texas years ago. It made nationwide news. However, I mean, it looks like, when we're talking about Lizard Man Island, it triggers low-level bottom feeders in the community. And it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. You can't heal those people. My educated guess, it's just like Dolores Cannon said, people have been men and women so many times, lifetime after lifetime, learning the lessons. And when you get into a balanced state, you will confuse, because so you got readers talking about, married couples, and it's what I'm not fucking concerned with it. To me, a third party situation is Commissioner and it's what it is. I mean, I like to take myself out of third party situations. To me, a third party situation would be Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, and INFJ women as God. It's just what it is. If INFJ women are Atlantis Morissette from Dogma, if they're God from Dogma, and Commissioner Gordon cannot be corrupted, and I mean, fucking anyone can do Alfred's job. Not really, but most people can do Alfred's job. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But with this next 8-year cycle, my main concern is, if I know that the underdogs are typically bullied for their gifts, it's what it is. I'm going to bully you with my gifts. Simple enough, because I want you to have better gifts. Simple enough. And no one else can bully you if I take that bully's job. Simple enough. And it's what it is. I mean, you got to think that the more views we lose, the better off it is, because then only the positive survivors can make it. It's just what it is. It's survival of the fittest at this point. Natural selection on an earth level. It's just what it is. having a medium yesterday have the vision that she had fitting the cards quite nicely. It's just another puzzle piece. Just another puzzle piece to God's plan. And yes, I mean the Cancer aspect of the Pisces Cancer Scorpio. You know, my Cancer is in Mars. It represents iron, so that's iron chariot energy. That's fucking Iron Man. So it's we have the blue beetle shield of protection. That's what it is. Starseeds are doing superhero shit, and that's fine. We need more superheroes. And you know, knowing Jim Quick with Mind Valley, he's the author of the Super Brain. You know, I'll tell this story over and over again because I think it's profoundly important. You know, he went up and he interrupted a teacher one time, which I have no problem being interrupted. You know, regardless of me being an asshole, that's nobody's business. That's nobody's business. I'm not just the asshole. I'm the whole ass, the backside of the human, the front and both sides. Just what it is, top to bottom human. So I at least look that way. So that's what it is. But with all this government, alien, starseed, Dolores Cannon's been telling you about starseeds since the 60s. So I don't want to hear that shit of them just now figuring it the fuck out. If you go and look up the CIA's Gateway Project, they're responsible for a whole lot more than they. And it's what it is. You Google it. And what they do is they make the shit, they give you the information because they don't want karma, but they make that shit so hard to read that you won't read it. It's simple enough. They put the information out there. It's simple, CIA Gateway Project. And they make it so hard to read, it fucks with your eyes. It's just, they're shady bastards. Anyway, you got to protect those reptilians one way or another. And I'm a firm believer that if you don't have a reptilian brain, you're just not human. However, playing with humanity's DNA and then, you know, us reactivating the junk DNA they lied to us about, it's just what it is. You know, I mean, that whole spiritual union thing is becoming godlike, and it's just what it is. I know nothing about God. I just know that I am nothing like fucking everything, but I am everything. So the entire universe is inside me, from the gold in my eyes to the iron in my Cancer chariot. Anyway, blood. You got iron in your blood. Anyway. So, you know, and it's what it is. And you got to keep in mind, I'm the kind of individual that the more views I lose, the less people I have to fucking worry about. It's what it is. Simple enough. I don't care about that shit. It's just what it is. Especially because I know that Pisces is in victory energy. And they say you never mess with a Pisces and da-da-da. However, I'm a little different. I'm not your normal, average, everyday Pisces. I don't take any shit. Pisces has to take a lot of shit. I've noticed that Pisces are taking a lot of shit, and I don't take any shit. So it's just what it is. If Pisces wants to get back here, I don't take any shit. And then Pisces has this nifty flashlight. That's what it is. That's what it is. You have any problems? Cool. Throw the bat signal off in their algorithm. It's just what it is. You're planting evidence on them. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. If they can't find the glowing fucking Earth Angel like a spotlight that they couldn't sacrifice, and that's what it is. I mean, now you have Harry Potter. Now Pisces has Harry Potter in their midst on an energetic level. Take the fucking sci-fi exterior off of the shit. It's just what it is. And I mean, what Pisces doesn't want a Harry Potter? It's just what it is. I can agree. I don't mind at all. And then that puts the death cult and even the justice system, that makes them they who shall not be named, you know, because their magic didn't work and it'll be going back on them, and they'll probably be morphing. I'm Voldemort, and I can't do anything. You can't heal a Voldemort. No. Voldemort can take care of himself. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about shape-shifting reptilian Voldemorts. I can't do anything about that. I don't care to. I mirror those and everyone else, so I'm not one to judge. You know, I'm sure humans are going to find it pretty shocking that Pleiadian Greys and Alpha Draconians came to Earth to play angels and demons. It's just what it is. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't believe in any of that shit. It's what it is. The Most High is always in charge, and God's wrath is Wreck-It Ralph right now. It's just what it is. God's wrath is Wreck-It Ralph right now. So it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. And that's just it. I mean, and when I keep hearing readers talking about Pisces, they're going to bring you the truth. Pisces, all you have to do is ask for the truth. All the answers are inside you already. And I don't tell everything that I know because I want to watch their karma. That way God will show me who to trust. I'll see what they're going through, right? If they're missing an arm and a leg, chances are they probably tried to cost me an arm and a leg. It's fine. That's fine. I can't do anything about that. If they're losing their minds, chances are they wanted me to lose mine, and it's okay. My advice for them: bendy straws, fucking window licking, eating crayons, things of that nature. Things of that nature. Spoon feeding, wipe back to front. Don't cut them any slack. Wipe back to front. It's just what the whole asshole. It's just what it is. I can do that. I can play that role. I can play that role. Front, back, side to side. It's just what it is. Anyway, now when I hear one of the readers, because I mean we were already talking about the Eye of Ra activation, and was that scary? Well, yeah, I'm sure for them. I don't believe in that whole fear thing. It's just what it is. As a QHHT practitioner, how can I possibly help my clients remove the fear and the karma when I'm a scary little bitch? It's just what it is. I'm just not that guy. I do have an empty cup, though, so not much love for this motherfuckers. Anyway, moving forward, shall we? It's just what it is. So, once again, glad you're here. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. And I mean, for those who didn't make it, my cup is empty to fucking pour any out for the homies. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And it's what it is. I mean, as we go forward, there's going to be a lot of shocking things, a lot of revelations during times of revelation. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. When you have multiple readers talking about. Thank you for that. I don't do anything on TikTok. And keep in mind, I accept phone calls only. It's just what it is. I do record those for training purposes. Only. And it's just what it is. I mean, when you've got pedo energy around the intuitive's business with 5-star reviews, it's just better that way. And I'm sure you can understand that. It keeps the fucking pedos in the dark, and it's just what it is. And Pisces has to move in silence so that the devil can't continue to try to bind, rob, or destroy anything that I'm trying to do. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I mean, they're pretty. And when I hear readers say that they're shocked about Pisces going forward, well, that's because we're on the divine path, and everybody that gets in the way of the divine just kind of gets run over by the iron chariot. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. A lot of people are in fear, and I can't do anything about that. I don't care. As a QHHT practitioner, I help my clients get rid of the fear. So those that fucked around and found out, that's their karmic lessons. That's their reality. They're creating their own reality. Simple enough. Me, I'm removing people, places, and things from my reality. So the less views I have, the better off we all are. Simple enough. Let's do an energy read, shall we? God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters of the divine white light. This would be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. I mean, fucking, if the underdogs are the ones that are in victory energy, well, then you want to focus on the fucking winners. They wanted to compete so bad. I don't like competition. It's me against the whole fucking world. And chances are I probably picked that up with Lil Wayne and dropped it on their fucking head. So everybody is love, everybody is light, everybody is health, everybody is wealth, everybody's abundance is a little bit of scattered out. They wanted you to fail, which only caused them to fail. I wanted them to be prepared, and they did not prepare and now have received failure. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. What I can do is look for that Earth Angel, they who shall not be named, turned into Harry Potter, because I think that's hot. I think Harry Potter's hot. I do. Moving forward, everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance. There's a little bit of here, there, and everywhere. And that's what it is. And I mean, knowing that the INFJ pretty much spend their entire lives looking for the perfect partner, I destroy relationships, especially yours. The easiest way to destroy a relationship is with 3 little words. Touch these cards. That's what it is. And the truth always hurts. So it's what it is. If you like pain, great. Then you'll feel free to donate. And if you're going to hate, you have to donate. It's what it is. You get what you give. And you got to keep in mind, I mean, everybody's coming to the conclusion of what Pisces is doing on the back end that nobody knows about. And it's just what it is. I cannot help everyone, and I'm not going to. You have to be able to help yourselves. Simple enough. All right. That's what it is. I mean, when I keep hearing readers say they can't believe the Earth Angel has healed and overcome all of the things that they have done. Great. I'm looking for that Earth Angel. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. They're the ones getting karma, right? They're the ones that did shit to the fuck around and find out Earth Angel, right? So while God's punishing them, we're just going to concentrate on those that God's not beating the shit out of. Simple enough. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine, even judgment. Now, as a water and a fire sign on an energetic level, as you know, the ascending fire and water sign that is across the cards, that would be represented by red and blue, like an emergency vehicle, like an iron chariot. Woo, 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 woo. And, you know, being on the time traveling aspect, because when I take you through a QHHT session, that's time travel. Any way you want to look at it, we're going back in the past and then back to the future. So that's what it is. So, I mean, when you look at it on that energetic level, as an Aries, Mercury, Venus, which is basically Mercury, liquid metal, Venus, the goddess of fucking energy shapeshifters, and it's like a Venus flytrap. It's like the alien from Little Shop of Horrors, but when you put those two together with a red and a blue aura that affects people in ways that they don't understand, obviously, that's the fucking, on Judgment Day, that's the evil fucking liquid metal cop from Terminator. So that's what it is. You're safe, obviously. That's what it is. You're going to think that cosmic wrecking ball energy, the morning star energy. Oh, God, it's the illuminator. It's the devil. Well, anytime you speak the truth, you're going to be the white devil of truth. However, I am God. No, that's some satanic shit. I work for God. Yeah, that's just what it is. It's the difference between Jesus and the devil. I can't do anything about that. It's the difference between Shiva, Mirtha, Krishna, Jesus. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. A bodhisattva is a bodhisattva. An awakened, enlightened being that recognizes the divinity within everything and everyone. Everything vibrates. Everything is consciousness. Everything is alive. Everything is God. Quit fucking picking who is God and what God's better. And everything's God. It's all one God. One God. All of it. The mind of God. You're just walking around in. You're walking around in the mind of God. Make sure your feet are clean. Why do you think they wash their feet and shit before they pray? It's you're walking around in the mind of God. Show some fucking respect. Moving forward. Cards in the upright. No, cool. Flip it around. What are we looking at predominantly? Yeah, fucking these people can't change their consciousness. This isn't their... Dolores Cannon told us, we are not here to convert anyone. That is their soul's lessons to learn. That's the problem that I have with a competition, is some of this information is poison to people's souls. You don't know what your life purpose is until you fucking complete it. The end game is that's what it is. That's why we don't do the future in QHHT. We do the past, because if you knew what you were here to do, you wouldn't fucking do it, lazy. Simple enough, and I agree. It's just like it's what it is. People that walk around have fucking Dolores. I love Dolores. It's just what it is. If you're not familiar with Dolores Cannon, as a QHHT practitioner, that's the problem they have with me, is I've taken the courses to be a QHHT practitioner. So where you have a corrupt group of parasites that use Dolores Cannon's picture, they use her likeness, and then fucking tell you some bullshit with AI and whatnot. That has nothing to do with quantum healing hypnosis technique. It has nothing to do with anything that Dolores Cannon taught. It's them harvesting. We call those, that corrupt group of parasites, what we do is we call those maggot brains. Why? Because they're eating knowledge off of an individual that has passed on. They're disrespecting the dead. Maggot brains. Me, I absolutely put my face right next to Dolores's. I have permission to. They don't use their intuition. These are not intuitives. You're talking about a whole bunch of fake psychics. Cool. My INFJ personality type, you can fucking Google INFJ psychic and it will tell you that we're every spectrum of fuck around and find out Claire's only getting better. Every time I wake up, it's just like, Pisces, pay attention to your dreams. Yes, sweetheart, I do. Thank you very much. That's what it is. These people are not masters. No intuition, not masters of their craft. They're not going to change their consciousness. A bunch of dark hearts from the past. Corrupt group of parasites. It's just what it is. We're removing that negative energy. That's what it is. I mean, you got to think about that. When I hear a reader talking about war angels knocking at these people's doors, and then I start losing views, hey, it's just what it is. One natural disaster after another. What they put out went back on them. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Masculines are upside down. The devil cannot create on its own. These masculine energies with no feminine intuition cannot create on their own. They have to have a host. You can't create without feminine energy. Period. Take Ice Cube, for example. Ice Cube gets up every morning, puts his AK on the breakfast table because he's going to go out and have a good day. That's what it is. Banging on breakfast. Uses his masculine will to get a shower, brush his teeth, put on some cologne, hops in the Impala, goes down to the studio and makes a masterpiece about selling women on the black market and smacking them around with his feminine energy. Think about that. You will hear a lot of things about human black market sales on this channel. Cool. I hear they tried to sell an Earth Angel in one time. Well, I also hear that New Mexico's covered in fucking deluge water. God doesn't play around. Karma. Thank you for that. Time out. She won't leave them alone. They try to come up to the door and she barks and scares them off. I have critters. I like critters. I do. Anyway, distancing the karmics. Simple enough. These masculines can't create on their own. They're feeding off of other creators. Right? Plagiarism at its finest. Using AI. Okay, great. So it is harvesting energy for views, cash and prizes. Great. They're getting karma. Congratulations. It's just what it is. What they wanted for another is what they want for themselves. Families being ripped apart. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Whatever they wanted for you will be happening to them the higher you raise your vibration and come up to the higher frequencies. That lower frequency shit doesn't fucking happen up here. The light triggers their demons. Demons can't pull you down unless they're fucking beneath you. Moving forward. Demons protect you. Well, yeah, they're fucking down there. That's what it is. They're taking care of all the bottom feeder bullshit. They are worried. People without intuition that didn't listen to their intuition, they're super worried. I can't do anything about that. I'm not concerned about people that are worried. That's what it is. QHHT clients, remove the fear, X out the karma, create, manipulate energy. What does manipulate energy mean? Create songs, paintbrush. You say that, what's the first thing? Oh my God, he's a manipulator. Yes, the paintbrush, the energy. That's what it is. Your job, you came here to learn how to manipulate energy, whether it be for healing. Fuck, this is manipulating energy. Oh, sound bowl healing. That's what it is. And you're always going to have fucking the petty Bettys, the negative Nancys, the karma Karens. Oh, he's a manipulator. No. You're just full of shit. If you were so concerned, you could call me and we would explain that. Hash it the fuck out. But you can't even get past a recorded phone call for training purposes. Not masters of their craft, in their fucking egos. Look at that. Narcissist. I know for a fact that this magnetic aura attracts dangerous, malignant narcissists. That's by design. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Simple enough. We're going to attract the dark. We're going to attract the light. Oh, thank you, lights. I'm so glad you're here. We will be losing views. over the next 8-year cycle, one right after the other, we will be losing views. Natural disasters, karma, pestilence, illnesses. They didn't do the work. They didn't fucking make it across the finish line. The Earth Angel. Oh, it doesn't look like an Earth Angel? Where's your halo? Don't you tell me. That's what it is. You can't expect people to understand what's going on. Dolores has been talking about it since the 60s. If they haven't fucking got it by now, they're not going to. Alan Watts died in the 70s. He talked about the same shit that we're all witnessing right now. People can't fucking comprehend it because they don't understand awakening. They don't understand the mystical experience. They don't understand any of that. They don't listen to the information. They don't vibrate at a frequency to fit that channel. That's what it is. I don't fit fucking Telemundo. I don't speak Spanish. I can go turn on Telemundo and fucking they're laughing. So Popper's going on. Da 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 da. All I understand is Pepsi. Simple enough. Whose fault is that? Mine. I need to learn the language if I'm going to watch the channel. Fuck. Biggest mistake I ever made. It was kind of shocking to watch somebody bilingual trying to figure out which language to pray in. Led me to write the light language. That's some cool shit. What language is that? It's not. We're removing the negative energy due to unanswered prayers. These people are not the answer to your prayers. I'm sorry. He's so cruel. Are you the fucking answer to our prayers? No. Well, who's cruel then? Make it make sense. Fucking masculine's upside down. That's what it is. The last thing they wanted was feminine intuition coming on the scene. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. I gotta be me. 50-50 chance of fucking whether or not they'll turn things around. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's a power grab and a land grab. Yet everybody that has the money that wants to grab the land wasn't expecting on being fucking outed with the government protecting them. Fucking, I'm so glad that you guys serve and protect and uphold your sworn duty. We've all made mistakes with the fucking examples we learned from. Ooh, they're fighting. It's wartime. That's why you got war angels in the cards. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. You're not going to have a fucking reader talking about them going up after a starseed, after an earth angel, after fucking whatever, with baneful magic, breaking the law of interference, breaking fucking universal spiritual. They broke every fucking law known to the universe. Okay, cool. Who did they do that to? It certainly wasn't the low key to universal life force energy, huh? Energy that affects everyone and everything for the well-being of all. This dimension, other dimensions, known and unknown, seen and unseen. Oh, shit. And now they got the unseen realm fucking with them? That Earth Angel has heaven and hell fighting for him. Well, yeah, I'm bringing divine justice. That's what it is. God, we need justice. Gotcha. That's what it is. We'll take care of that shit for you. Watch your views start to fall off like fucking flies. Upside down energy exchange. That's what it is. You've got a bunch of dark spiritual families that aren't going to make it. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about people getting together in groups, harvesting energy off of someone they never wanted to wake up for a destiny swap gone horribly wrong that now has a universal clapback affecting fucking everything. They didn't use their intuition. Now they're all fucking worried. What is supporting all that? Here's my card. That's what it is. Higher consciousness. Simple enough. These people are not spiritual masters fucking in their ego. Narcissists feeding off of the spiritual community. Pisces, you were put in these people's lives so they could get their karma. Thank you, tarot reader. Do you mean the spiritual narcissists that are feeding off of the fucking community? Harmony and balance has been achieved. Thank you for that, Spirit. It's just what it is. This shit has to be balanced. That's what it is. You can't have, when universal energies get unbalanced, the temperance angel wakes up. and brings balance to the situation. Oh, we don't want balance to the situation. We don't want you unbalanced in the situation. Black magic. That's what it is. They wouldn't change their mind. They followed the darkness in their heart. I hear the light is living in a bunch of demons' heads and hearts rent free. It's just what it is. Close your eyes. Do you see nothing but darkness? That means you got a fucking dark mind. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Black magic. That's what it is. If you have no connection to the kingdom of God within your own imagination, then you can't create anything. You have no imagination. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But they hate on me for my spiritual gifts. That's what it is. I don't have to hate on them for not fucking having it. They don't have anything to hate on. If I want people with spiritual gifts so I can hate on them, I do. Trust me. I went to Starseed meetups and got my ass handed to me. I love that shit. I do it on purpose. I want to be baffled. I want someone to shock the fuck out of me. Oh, I'm afraid of that. No, I want to see you do it. I love that shit. You run into a telepath, so you just want to run into another one. It's simple enough. When empaths run into each other out in the fucking wild, their eyes light up. Holy shit, someone that understands. Yeah, you guys get bullied? Cool. I took that fucking bully's job. Carrie from Carrie, the lights popping and shit. That's what it is. I took Carrie's job and the bullies. It's fucking kind of hard for them to embarrass you when I took embarrassment's job. Kind of hard for them to humiliate you when I took humiliation's fucking job. Humiliation rituals, I took the whole fucking thing. Give me that shit. You can't have those toys. Success. That's what it is. Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't. Narcissists have an image to uphold. Fuck that shit. They want money and power by sucking off of you their narcissistic, sadistic supply. Cool, you put a name out there in front of them. Ooh, something shiny. Get a bunch of fucking hate train railroad workers with sledgehammers. Fucking Kathy Bates for Misery, pounding that foundation right into, come on, work harder there, John Henry. Come on, Paul Bunyan, swing that hammer. Fucking mash that name down as a foundation. Beat the shit out of it. Take that image and beat it all to hell. Just make sure it's fucking level. Oh, shit. What are we walking on? My image. It's just what it is. Walk all over that shit. Simple enough. It's a moving sidewalk. Look at this. Oh shit, we're healing. Oh, 5-star reviews. Cool, that's the image. You are the 5-star image of Upshotscott. They're stupid. That's what it is. Whatever they do, just reverse that shit. Look at that. Is it harder to do? Yes, because you're used to fucking following a bunch of demons. Nobody does that shit. That's why successful people do what unsuccessful people don't. Is it fucking, do you have to battle a bunch of half-witted morons? Yes. What happens? What they wanted for the foundation is what they wanted for the top of their pyramid. Oh shit, the pyramid's crumbling. Well, you shouldn't have fucked with the foundation. Women who can teach you anything. That's what it is. Thank you, Madam Takata. That's why you come from under their feet and go over their head. Just let it dissolve. The sand. They got beat by the sandworm from Beetlejuice. This is what it is. You can't nurture these people. Freaking karmics are fighting because they can't be nurtured and cared for. Care for yourself. All healing is self-healing. That's what it is. I knew when I started all of this that most people weren't going to do the fucking work anyway. They're so, you're talking about people that are so high they've lost their will to live anyway. They're not going to heal because those aren't clients. You can't do anything for those people. All healing is self-healing. I want someone to wave a magic wand. Cool, it's called the emergency room because you're an emergency and they made a room for you. Losing everything. I hear that shit's expensive, huh? That's what it is. They can't believe the shit that I have survived and overcame. Me either. I can't believe that. I certainly can't believe that shit happened. Why don't they explain why it happened? Okay, God's going to show you what they wanted for others, what's happening to them, and we're seeing it happen. Views are falling off. Must be karma. Must be fucking Tropical Storm Dexter carrying them away. Thank you, universe. Thank you. Washing our problems away. Thank you. I appreciate that. Emotionally balanced. Pisces, you will witness their karma. Yes, tarot reader, I understand that. I've had prophetic dreams of people passing away my entire life. How are you going to go and explain that to a half-wit fucking doctor that doesn't have any experience in those things? I hear they went up against a prophet. Touch not my anointed, harm not my prophet. Oh, with a name, the Bodhisattva Halo. Seize your last breath. Congratulations, Pisces. Oh, Pisces has PTSD. No. My remote viewing skills, I see people running. Pissing. They got to pee, too. They're running. They got to pee. Forrest Gump's. What is it? I don't care. I've done this my entire life. You got to think. When you look at the signs from the universe and how spirit communicates with us, simple enough. And there's too many readers talking about the fucking seer's abilities and how the universe communicates with high priestess energy. I can remember sitting around with a couple one time, hanging out for the weekend, and I call it the glazed donut face. They get possessed. It's fucking the body jumper from fucking when Agent Smith jumps in an NPC. We're just sitting there. You got witnesses all around. We talked about this shit for years. And I didn't understand. Hell, I thought she was psychic. I didn't know it was spirit talking through her to me. She probably is fucking. We're all intuitive. So don't fucking let me sit there and say that. No one's any better than anyone else. But I never understood how spirit speaks to us through others. Fucking sure as shit. The glazed donut face. That's how I know. It's very easy to spot. The INFJ picks up facial recognition, body language, tone, texture, vibration. Yes, I pick up all that shit. I'm one of those. I'm one of those guys. What they're fucking talking about, yeah, that's what I do. I do all that shit they talk about. She said, Michael Jackson's going to die. We were like, what the fuck? Shut up, man. You're high. Shut up. Guess what? That Monday morning, Michael Jackson was gone. Right? So I pay very, very, very close attention to moments like that. Last night, one of the mediums had a pretty good vision. And I said it in the fucking group. I said it in the medium group. I'm like, go look at my Facebook. I just posted about how the fucking government protecting reptilians were about to experience the wrath from the Most High. And here you are telling us something that I already fucking heard. Must be some clarity to that. Have you fucking, I don't even know you. They just added me last night. So they couldn't have seen anything I posted. She had absolutely no clue what that fucking reading. I hadn't watched the reading yet. I didn't know what was in that reading. I just took the fucking clickbait and posted it because I knew I needed to go back to it. Most of what you see on my social media is fucking notes. Initiation. That's what it is. Right? When he's climbing the stairway to heaven. Simple enough. Right? You got readers talking about you don't even know you're in spiritual initiation until you're in the midst of it. Okay, great. Well, it looks like the justice angel woke up and brought divine justice. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. No intuition. People are worried. We're emotionally balanced. That's why we get the energy. That's the only, and I'm going to say this over and over again until someone tells me why. The only people that have anything bad or negative to say about Reiki are Christians. What is my personal belief? That's what it is. The church attracts sinners. Reiki can only be used. The very first class of Reiki will tell you that Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. If the church attracts sinners, what are sinners doing? Positive or healing for themselves or others. They're going to a shepherd, expecting the shepherd to pray for them. Ray, universal, ki, life force energy, chi, prana, pranayama, kundalini, tai chi, qigong. It's all universal life force energy. Or the Holy Ghost, if you go ask the shepherd. Doesn't matter what country you go to, it's all universal life force energy. You ask the new kids on the block, only the fucking shepherd has the right stuff. Right? And then tell you that the healing palm chakras, he casts demons out in the name of Jesus. The third eye intuition, that I see the light before me. And then they tell you that's the mark of the beast. Think about that. How could they possibly tell you that my healing palm chakras and my third eye intuition are the mark of the beast when they're using it? I'm casting out demons. What, Reiki for reptilian removal? Reiki for entity removal? Is that what you're doing? I'm casting out demons in the name of Jesus. You mean your Christ heart consciousness chakra? Is that what it is? You're drawing down energy like a channel through your spiritual spine, your chakra system, pushing that energy out through your Christ heart consciousness chakra so that it comes out your hands so that you can channel healing energy. Is that what you're doing? No, I'm casting out demons in the name of Jesus. Reiki for entity removal? Is that what that is? Anyone can do that. It's humanity's birthright. So what you're telling me, you took humanity's birthright away from the masses? Yeah. Why did you take humanity's birthright away from the masses? Well, Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes. Okay, shepherd, I have to agree with you at that point. Your church attracts nothing but fucking sinners. That's what it is. They need you. It's just what they need. You're the healer. You're the faith, the spiritual healer. Oh, it's in the Bible. What it is. That's their path. I understand that. Right? What do I also understand? I'm having paranormal experiences and no one believes me. I've fucking got past loved ones coming to me in dreams. I've got fucking numbers repeating, making me go fucking crazy. It's what it is. I've had these gifts ever since I was a child. Okay, great. So how can I help you? Well, I don't want to upset Jesus. What the fuck you mean? What do you mean you don't want to upset Jesus? Well, I don't understand this reincarnation and this past life. It's just what it is. I don't want that shit to be going against my religion. Well, I understand that, but you're coming to me because you're having paranormal experiences from spiritual warfare. No one understands that shit. So if we're going to do a past life regression, that means you would have to understand reincarnation, even though it was edited out of the fucking Bible for that reason. Last thing they want you to know is you have to come back. You're locked in the devil's wheel. The Order of the Dragon will tell you that from the Crusades. Hidden information that they don't tell you both. They only tell you one side of the story. That way only one side has control. Anyway, so we go down into past life regression. Oh shit, I've got this veil over my fucking face. My husband hides my beauty. Looks like you're explaining the 1,000 years war between Christians and Muslims. Simple enough. What you fucking judge, you become. It's the wheel of karma. It's the karma law. Simple enough, right? The light triggers demons. Cool. Fucking if you've got a soul that Pisces has the rare ability to walk between the worlds of angels, demons, and the jinn, the spirit world, a shaman, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a healer, an earth angel, a bodhisattva. There are innumerable sentient beings in the universe. I have vowed to help them all to awaken. My imperfections are inexhaustible. I have vowed to overcome them all. The lessons of the Dharma gates, the big D energy, as the little d Dharma, are innumerable. I have vowed to pass through them all. The way of awakening is unknowable, and I have vowed to know it. Namaste, the divine center in me where the entire universe dwells. Seize the divine center in you where the entire universe dwells. As I honor that space in you and you honor that space in me, grounded and centered in that moment, we are one, and I bow to you. Namaste. Simple it is. The God in me sees the God in you. God is right here. It's right here. This glass cylinder thing with candle shit all in it. Picture of Jesus. The whole thing's God. No, that's Jesus. No. It's God. It's God's creation. Everything's God's creation. Everything vibrates. Everything is consciousness. Everything is alive. Simple enough. Are we all on our own individual spiritual paths? Yes. Do you have waves of volunteers from other fucking planets waking up? Yes. What is our job? Get you off. Mine's to get you off the wheel of karma, and they lined up for that shit like a Ferris wheel. Tried to tell them what comes around goes around. They hear Wheel of Fortune, and all they think is money. They don't understand that the Wheel of Fortune card is the Wheel of Karma. If you go and look at the Hindu adaptation of the Wheel of Fortune, it's got a big monster at the top. I've posted it on Facebook. Say this is with a snapping turtle head with. That was the whole story behind the Aztecs of Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl. They came to Earth and took out the big Gaia turtle, the dragon. Anyway, the prehistoric shell. They thought Earth was a great big turtle. That's what it is. So the symbolism all me when you look at the Wheel of Fortune next to the Wheel of Karma, they're the same thing with extra details, but the symbolism is still the fucking same. Different strokes for different folks. Simple enough. That's what it is. These people aren't masters. They're all in their ego. Their harmony and balance is upside down. You got a friend in me. That's what it is. It's what my clients know. Is if you're dealing with people that gaslight you for being crazy, what the fuck are you going home to a gaslighter that thinks you're crazy for? If they bully you, cool. They know I come on YouTube specifically to bully you. My clients know that. Fucking what you see on YouTube, don't fucking believe any of that shit. They're doing spiritual warfare and fucking witchcraft and all kinds of weird shit. Right? Why you're here and they're there. It's the watchers are watching the creators. So that's why I ask the question all the time. You got readers steadily talking about an earth angel with a platform that they attack that's glowing like the sun, da-da-da-da-da. And then I ask the question, where are the other earth angels with that halo activation that's glowing like the sun, that has a platform that this fucking reader is talking about right now to thousands of people? Right? And then you'll get a fucking fake handle, da-da-da-da-da, me. Okay, great. Where's your platform that she's talking about? I'm looking for the earth angels that are being attacked. You have to have a platform to be attacked. You have to have a fucking business. You have to have a business shining. You have to have something that they fucking want. Right? I'm looking for the ones that they're trying to fucking rob. The devil can't rob an empty house. Everybody wants inside the Earth Angel's umbrella of protection. Cool. Where are these fucking healers with a business, a platform, high-level intuition, and an umbrella of protection? Where the fuck are they? I see all these readers that are talking about energies that I match the unicorn description of. But then I ask the question and get met with the ego, the arrogance, the fucking jealousy, the envy. That's what it is. I know for a fact the only way to fucking light the tree for that crown activation is to utilize both sides of the brain simultaneously. I gave the information in my community page. Simple enough. The fucking Pisces, Sun, Ra, and Osiris. Okay, great. Matches right up with the dual brain functioning of the INFJ. Why do I wait to put that information out? Because I can talk about it all day long until another tarot reader says it. It's my new system. I gave up a long time ago with trying to fucking convince anyone of anything. I get information, I give information. Equal fucking exchange. Simple enough. You give shit too fucking soon, you overshare. Oh, they try to use that against you. Great. Let the tarot reader overshare so you can go use what she said about someone else and stick to your narcissistic triangulation that's broken instantly when that happens. Narcissistic triangulation technique doesn't work that way when all they can do is triangulate with someone else's proof. Think about that. Anyway. I'm smarter than the average bear. Love is all there. It's what they're supposed to do. It's like you can fucking love them and let them go. Send them love. I agree. It's what it is. What does it lead to? Fucking around and finding out with me? Me losing views. Natural disasters. That's what these readers are saying. Every time they go up against the Earth Angel, something bad happens. Natural disasters. Planes falling out of the sky. Volcanoes. Earthquakes. But yet they just keep doing it. We're on a mission. We got to win at all costs. What? Another fucking storm? What do you got to win at all costs? Another volcano? Another earthquake? Is that what you got to win? At all costs, ground yourself. Fucking success. We're calling our power back. Ground yourself. Call your energy back. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Why are they trying? They are trying to take out the Earth Angel because they don't want to have to admit they tried to sacrifice that individual. I can't fucking really blame them. I tried to. It didn't work. I enjoy that shit. There's nothing better than waking up at 3:33 a.m. in a Hooters Las Vegas with a Catholic Spanish English translator for the church going, oh my God, this motherfucker's not real. I turned a bilingual Hispanic girl into a crazy blonde on a plane, just like that, like magic. Yeah, I see what others can't. And that's what it is. That's the blessing and the curse of being an INFJ seer of souls. You go to YouTube and put in INFJ, the seer of souls. And they got a whole fucking hour-long documentary, whatever, of shit that you're never going to process. I have a hard time processing that guy's content. It's high-level shit. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. So then you know. Fucking if the seer fucking has it's like fucking going and sitting down in an astrophysicist class, the honors, and fucking they're talking about top level shit when you don't know the definition that they're speaking another language. We understand that. What does that cause? Opposition. Fucking their level of fucking understanding. Yeah, we got no compassion for that shit. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? No compassion is repaid with no compassion. Show no mercy, God shows no mercy. Show no mercy to the divine shows no mercy to you. Ask my views that keep disappearing. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what it is. Yeah, no gratitude. Right? It is better to give than to receive. Right? So when you give it, you process it, you regurgitate, you hold it. No. They take it and then go and try to duplicate it. Maybe that causes karma. That's what it is. It's a negative. Negative plus negative equals a negative. And then can't figure out why when I call my energy back, they're affecting my normal meditation. The energy affects them in ways they don't understand. That's not their fucking destiny. It's destiny swappers getting the rug pulled out from under them. That's what it is. God said enough is enough. They don't believe in God, so they don't listen. Okay, great. God is now showing you with fucking natural disasters named after karmic family members on the holidays. Simple enough. That's what it is. They don't like when a handful, when less than a handful, more than fucking 2 women agree on something, you better listen, especially when they're talking about them sacrificing earth angels, storms are happening because God's had enough of these people, fucking natural disasters. Right. So they're saying that. And then I go and find natural disasters on holidays named after people I know. Oh, great. Well, you just give that. It's the thought that counts. Just give them the gift, the gift of love. That's what it is. I'm sure the people in the middle of that fucking natural disaster don't see it that way. That's not my problem. I'm not responsible for how. Didn't we say stop, no, and don't? Yeah. Did they? No. Is that the truth that's coming out? Yeah. right? Trying to leave someone else to hold the fucking bag when it was a group versus one person? No. How are they going to make one person hold the fucking bag for something they did? Make it make sense. Because they thought they would never fucking get caught. Okay. Oh, God, how does Pisces know? Because they're stupid and I'm not. Because they only use the fucking logical side of the brain or the creative side in a group trying to duplicate one person that uses creative logic. I'm self-aware. That's what it is. Families are being ripped apart by women in the upright. Thank you, Tarot. The energy exchange is upside down? Yeah, because everybody's full of shit. Okay, great. The truth hurts, right? So then that should immediately tell you that if the truth hurts, okay, great, donate. Well, I don't want to donate for truth that hurts. Well, yeah, I don't understand. That's why you've been paying for bullshit. I come in, call them out for their bullshit. You have been paying them. Simple enough. They have a price for their bullshit. Me, truth hurts. That's what it is. Donations only. What's that fucking worth to you? I don't know. That's fucking up to you to decide. Fucking making you pay for pain. I'm going to put a price on your pain. I already, when you come to me for QHHT, put a price on taking you through the death experience. Lights flashing. Hey, how you like that shit? That's what it is. My guides calm me down. Think about that. Right. My spiritual protection keeps me the fucking check. Why? Because they tried to sacrifice an earth angel. That'd piss anybody off. What's the funny part? I tried too. I got a connection to spirit. Simple enough. So I failed too. I'm just as big a failure as they are. This fucking world's flipped upside down. Manifestations are failing left, right. Fucking women upright. Spiritual women in the upright, fucking being supported by lies, have now caused everyone's manifestations to fucking fail and their health to fucking go away. Congratulations. That's what it is. Let's repeat that so that everybody fully understands. In the 5D, women in the upright. I am this, that, and the other standing in the upright. Coming from broken families. Wonderful. Hurt people, hurt people. So the upside down energy exchange caused them to lie. Fill you full of bullshit. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. What ended up happening due to the gold diggers losing all their wealth? The greedy opportunist, fucking destiny swapped with karma. Now their worlds are upside down. What has it led to? Because they showed no gratitude over their greed, their health declining. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. They wanted for others what they wanted for themselves. A bunch of witches in the spiritual community have now done what? Used baneful magic that boomeranged back onto them. Okay, congratulations. What's the problem with that? They do this every lifetime. That's why karmics are fucking karmic contracts. They do the same karmic thing lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That's what it is. We know that. That's why they have to come back and learn the same lessons over and over and over and over and over again. Church track centers. Namaste.